Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a video of my brand new YouTube channel. Don't mind me, I'm really freaking hit today, but that's okay because we are cleaning brushes and sponges and all of that good mess. You'll probably hear my kids in the background, but that's okay. I may have to snap off, pop off, and then pop back on. Depends, you know, single mom life. So we're gonna get in. I am going to be using some products. Today I'll be using this Lab soap. This one is pretty loved. I've had this for a very long time. This is what the Petri dishes look like when you first get them. They are awesome. All Lab products are medical related, so they come with a lot of medical products. So or carrot holders and stuff. So we are gonna pop in here. I'm gonna flip the camera around and start showing you all my dirty brushes and get to using these awesome soaps. I probably will keep this one nice and pretty and use this this loved and abused one. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here we go. These are some of the sponges that I'll be cleaning. I don't know why there's a brush in there. I'm not quite sure. So we're going to be doing some of these, and I have a humongous pile of brushes that we will be doing also. So it's hard to fit this in the camera view, but these are some of the brushes we will be cleaning today. Obviously you will not see every moment of me cleaning these brushes, but I will show you some of them, and we don't want to have a 2-hour live just cleaning brushes. So let's get into it and gets to cleaning. Alright, so usually what first I do is I usually will run some water. You don't want it too cold, but you don't want it too hot to where you can't touch it and rub it. I will get this wet. Sometimes I like to let my water run, and sometimes I like to let it go. Now this brush here, this is Eco Tools. This is one that my kids play with, and there's nothing special to it. It's just a wooden, like kabuki type brush, and then sometimes I have to hold this, so then I just rub it all around. You see all that icky mess. Let's show you. That's why I have, oops, that's why I have this here, so you guys can see all of the ickiness that comes out from these Lab dish soap that we have, and see all of that. Oh my goodness, that is a dirty brush. This is just their play one that they like to use while digging into my makeup and ruining it. So I will, this is a little warm. Let's turn it down a little bit now. I can't get my hand on it. Okay, so I just usually will rub that around, go in sometimes for a second, the third time, it just depends. I don't like to soak the edges because that's where all the glue and stuff will be, but I do go like this, spread it through, rub it around, squeegee all of it off. Don't mind the scar on my arm. I was in a very bad car accident, and look at how clean that is. Nice and cleansed, and I will squeegee that all off. It's nice. This brush here is a Morphe R14. As you see, it is very green. I did use this on one of my Halloween looks. It was an alien. So it is very abused here. Let's turn this temperature down again, not too much. So then I will just roll it in. Look at all that color that comes off instantly. And then just rub it around. If you don't hold it, the whole thing will spin, which you can do that, or you can just hold it and swoosh it around. This one may possibly be stained because it was a white brush. So I may have ruined this, but that's okay. The Lab has a great soap, so it'll get all of the main part of it off, and it might just be stained because, you know, certain colors, they do stain. You see, there's like nothing coming out of here. Nothing whatsoever. So this brush, unfortunately, did get stained, but you've seen the amount that came off. Let's try it one more time. Let's see if any more color will come off. Not too much, because you would see it on there. Yep, not too much color. So this brush is officially stained, but that's okay because I can use this for Christmas looks. Yes, I can. And you will have that happen sometimes where you use certain pigments and it stains. So it is cleansed very good. You can see the white part down there is cleansed. Sorry, got stuff on my nails. I make cups and I'm always digging into a whole bunch of stuff down in my cup making area. So there we go. This is nice and clean, just very, very stained. And this brush here is one of my favorite brushes of all time. This is from Blushing Basics with D. It is the semicolon. The My Story Isn't Over. If you see the semicolons in there, isn't that gorgeous? And it does have the deluxe top, which I did use this on another Halloween look where I was all white and look at, you see it. You see all the white? Yeah, that's not soap. That's, I mean, a little bit of soap. But most of that is like foundation and cover up or concealer. Yes. There we go. Let's get this going. Woo. So you see there, it definitely got rid of a lot of the white that was on this brush. Rub that together. And then you see that wonderful brush. It's got all of that icky white off. That was all up in the black bristles. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pardon me, sometimes I'm dyslexic and I do like say my words backwards, so I do apologize for that. But look at how clean. Once again, this is with the Lab soap. This is the newer version that I have. Well, it's not really new. They have a big jar now, but these are the Peachtrees. This one is used and abused and almost gone, as you see. And then I'm using this to show you guys like what comes out of the actual brushes itself. So I'm going to get another very, very dirty brush to show you. This is another brush from Blushing Basics with D. It did have some red on the bottom of it, obviously. Yet again, I have not washed these since my Halloween stuff. So I haven't used it since then. So we are going to clean, 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 brushing it in there. No rhyme or reason to really anything that I do when it comes to cleaning brushes. Not much. So just rub it in, get all the extras off. And I may, because I do have this on a little bit cold water, I may have to run in again, but you see it did take a lot of that red off. You know, red, purple, stuff like that are ones that usually stain. So I'm just going to rub this in again. And she does have brushes like this on her website. Go to blushandbasics.com. I will link her website and all that in the description of this video. So just trying to rub that all around. Squeeze it all out. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And usually I like to sit mine like this so any of the water likes to come out and doesn't go back up into the handle. But right now I'm currently just sitting it right up here. Here is another one of Blushing Basics with these brushes. It is almost like the last one, just a little bit different looking. So let me reach around this camera. So I'm just rubbing it around in a circle. I really do want to get one of the, look at that already. Look at that. Got that red off already. Sorry about my kids in the background, but you know, I got 4 of them, and they're all young, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Plus, there's not a sink down in my makeup jewelry room, so slash tumbler room. If you guys are interested in any tumblers, let me know, because I do have a website I could put down in the description, and I can do some tutorials. See, look at how quick that was. Boom. Whoa. So this is already my 3rd time wiping this stuff off. So look at all of that color there. Oh my goodness. And this is almost gone. Just brush them on here so you guys can see. Put that up there. Sorry. No, honey, go lay down. Woo. I don't mind sometimes getting these wet as long as they're not soaking where the glue would be, which is right here. So look at very clean. I did use the very last of that lab cleanser that I did have. You see me using it. So I right now am going to go into my Zote soap. This is for actually cleaning your clothes. It's a bar soap that you put in the either the washer or dryer, I'm not sure. But we're going to go into these brushes. So what I do for this is I put it in a big old tub here. I just run my water on the bar. This thing, I guess, apparently lasts forever. And I just rub it all around. Let's get some of this water out. I don't need all that water in there. Honestly, I don't need all that water in there. Oops. So, and this stuff smells so flippin' good. It's ridiculous. Obviously it smells like dish soap. I mean, bath detergent. Oh my goodness. Laundry detergent. Oh my god. Can you smack me? Because I don't make any damn sounds. Right. Now I am just going to rub this all around on here. Put all that off. And then I just do this. Now this is another one that is going to be stained. A lot of my stuff does get stained because I use a lot of purples and reds and stuff like that that do stain, but it did take all the extra off of that. So we will just be going back and forth between running the water and not running the water. So now I'm going to go into another one of these brushes, Blush and Basic with D, and a lot of people just roll it around in a circle, and then you notice their Zote soap has literally just a circle straight down the middle. So that is usually what I do to get all in the bristles, and then I will just see, look at how clean that is now. See that? That is crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? And then just rinse all that off. And voila. Nice, clean, beautiful. Oh no. Now this does have glitter on it. And I think the thing got soaked a little bit. So, oops. Oh, it's still glittered on there. Just not as well as it should be. So now I'm going to take another one. This is a Plain and Makeup by Yolondo. Just roll it around in a circle. Get all of the soap, the bar soap, into the bristles. And I mean, there's nothing very like, oh my gosh, about cleaning brushes, honestly. But if you see, look at that. Boom. Clean. And then you just rinse off. These are very good brushes. I love Yolondo's brushes. Doses of D. Wonderful brushes in their blender. Oh my gosh, I love their little blender. Looks like a little triangle. It's kind of awesome. It has 2 little thumbprints or fingerprints in it. So, nice clean brush there. So this is a Morphe brush. These are one of the cheaper ones that just say Morphe with no number. But as you see, it is completely black on there. So I'm just dipping into this water. Look at that. Just rolling it around in a circle and back and forth. Look at all the pigment already in those suds. Just rolling it around. And now I should be able to, and look at how the color is like gone. Now this was not a white brush. It was like an off white beige-ish type of brush. So we got pretty much all the color out of this one. But I'm gonna go in for a second round. Let's clean this off. So just wipe that off, dip in, and then let's see if we can get any more off of here. It looks pretty clean. Oh, you see it? There is a little like tint to it. It's not white per se. It has like a grayish tint to it. Can you see? It's grayer. So let me zoom back out. And then I just brush it off, and see, it did get it a little bit cleaner. So that is basically what I do. I will keep popping back on and showing you the different brushes, and then when we get to the sponges, I'll show you how I do the sponges and everything. So I had to change my view because, yeah, my camera stand just broke. So I'm using this. This is a Hank & Henry Melly brush. I did use this for a lot of black pigments. So I'm just gonna dip it in. Oh my gosh, let me hold my phone. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Holy Lord. So I'm just rolling it around. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Whoa, look at all that black suds. Wow. I can't remember what look this was for, but I definitely used a lot of black in that look. And then just swatch. Whoa. Look at all that. Now this is not a fully white brush. It does have white and then the brown bristles at the edge. Let's clean this up. Dump it out. Look at all that. Oh. Alright, let's dip it in a little bit more water and see what all extra we can get off of here. If anything. Oh, I did pretty good. Not really, barely any color. I just pushed it off the edge there. So that is what I do when I'm cleaning my brushes. And then, I did sting it just a little bit, but barely, for it being black. It did get it off pretty good. So I have this AOA sponge cleaner that I ended up getting. I'm going to try this out. I have never done it before with my sponges, but as you see, oops, sorry about that. I have a ton of sponges that, well, not a ton. These are just a few of my sponges. So I'm going to take them all out of their little bits, and I will show you how some of this little AOA sponge cleaner that I got this from Christa, from By Christa. And I will also show you what it looks like with the Zote soap also. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some water. Now there is holes in the bottom of this little container, but I'm just going to run water through it so it gets most of the sponges wet and they soak up. Usually you want to let them soak for a couple days, but I don't have time for that. So we're just going to clean a couple. Maybe I might be able to put a couple in somewhere so they can soak. This is one of my favorite brushes, sponges. I love it. It's so super soft. And then, of course, my sponges. These ones here, this one, this green one. These are the glitter round brushes, and then this blue one. These are Paul & Jen's sponges. I love them. So we are going to go ahead and test out one of my most used ones, which is this one right here, this blue. Right, let's see if I can do this without holding my holder broke, unfortunately, so you're just supposed to like rub it around in there. I might have to cut out because baby daddy is home and he is so loud. I told him, I said, you gotta be quiet, I'm filming a YouTube video, but look at that, it's already getting it super, super cleansed. Hello, AOA. I believe these are only like $1 or $2. I can't remember exactly, but look at that. That sponge is beautiful. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. If you want one of these, make sure you hit up Beauty by Christa. I will put her makeup page below and her Facebook page also below in the description. But look at that. And you always want to squeeze all the extra off. Get some water on it. Keep doing that. Squeeze, get the water on it. Squeeze, get the water on it. And then you should have it completely cleansed. And look at how clean that is. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to empty this, turn the water off, and then I'm going to grab another sponge to show you. So now I'm going into this one, and this one here is a very soft sponge also. This one had a whole bunch of white on it from one of my Halloween looks. So we're going to dip this in and rub it into the sponge cleaner here. It kind of stinks that my thing broke, so I'm just rubbing it around in a circle and keep moving this. As you can see, look, that is all the white that I had in this sponge. Now this sponge is already like a bluish white already, so it's going to look a little bit white, but once we get the cleaner from the AOA sponge cleaner all over it and rinse it out and all that stuff, it will run clear. But this sponge cleaner is freaking awesome. You see all that? And look at how big these sponges get when you get them wet. Oh, it's getting clear. So I'm going to rinse that sponge cleaner off. I'm just kind of like rubbing this around, smushing it into that sponge cleaner. Getting it all around there. Getting it in there. Okay, let's see. See, it's getting clear now. It's doing pretty good. I really love this sponge cleaner. You guys definitely got to get one of these. It is very affordable, and you see that it takes a while. It's kind of like the lab. The lab, I had my brush cleaner for a very long time. I think like a year. And it just now started to hit the very bottom of it. See how clear that was? Look at that. Beautiful, clear water getting squeezed out of there. Yes, that's what we want to see. Now we're going to go into this black sponge here. This is a very hard sponge. It is not squishy whatsoever. So we're just going to get all that in there. Every single one of those. Every single spot all over the sponge. Now it's easier to tell when these are clean compared to, well, I don't know, it's kind of actually pretty hard. So you see there, let's squeeze it out. Ooh, look at all that nasty pigment. That is mostly right there, that's mostly my bronze. Look at that. Oh, see how it is running that nasty color. Let me add a little bit of water onto that cleaner again. So we're just gonna rub it all around. It doesn't get very sudsy, but that's okay. That means it mostly stays in there, so I think that's good that it mostly stays. For all my notifications going off, I know you guys don't want to hear that. Alright, let's see how we go. Yes, look at all that. Getting nice and clean now. Ooh, look at that. Might have to do one more time with the brush, or with the cleaner. Alright, let's get it in here. Let's rub it in really, really good. All the way around. Really, really, really good. Get it deep down in there. Here we go. Oh, there's a little bit of suds. You can tell I'm really squeezing at it now. Yes, look at all that color coming out. It is definitely, it's getting clearer, but there still is a lot. This sponge I used to use for a long time. I have not used it in a while though. See how it's running clear now? So I could probably do one more cleaning and it run clear completely the whole way. So let's just get that rubbed in all over. Let's see. Yes. Basic, like white sponge. Or white bubbles coming out. Look at it run clear. Yes. We love that. Yes, yes, yes. Nice and clean sponge. And you can see how beautiful that sponge looks now. Going into this purple sponge. Ooh, look at that. I use this for a lot of my foundation and all of that. So we're just going to get a little bit of water on the sponge and just start rubbing it around. You guys seen it before. And then just keep on rubbing, keep on rubbing, keep on rubbing it around. Nothing, like I said, there's no like rhyme or reason to how you do it. You know, I don't do certain steps with these or anything. I just, look at that, look at that. Woo! Oh, gross. Look at all that concealer and foundation on there. And you see how clean it is already getting. And this is $1 cleaner, $2 cleaner from AOA, which you can get it from By Christa. It's a very, very good sponge cleaner. Look at that. Now let's get some water on it. And we will run it through. So already there's a lot of color out of it. You see that it's almost running completely clear. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So look at that. Definitely a lot cleaner. There's like a spot in there. I'll get you something to drink in just a second, Raven. So we will hop on to the next one. This is one of my favorite sponges. This is the Makeup of Murder. This is the bigger one, and this is the little mini one. Look at all that white on there. So we're going to start with the little mini one. So we're just going to rub that around. So you can already see that whiteness hopping around. So rubbing it all over. Look at all that. That is like foundation and white concealer right there. And powder and all of that. Sorry for the super, super close-upness, but my thing broke. Alright. So that's what it looks like now. Big difference, huh? Now, let's clean it off. And you could basically just squeeze it, let the water run into it, squeeze it, let the water run into it. You know, squeeze it and let the water run in. Do that back and forth a few times. And then there you go. Nice clean sponge. And we can go on to the big Makeup of Murder. Very good sponges. You guys definitely got to try them out. I will also link her down below, her Facebook or website. Very good makeup company. I love indie brands. I literally only shop indie brands nowadays. Gotta celebrate the smaller up and coming. We don't need to really celebrate and put our money into like Morphe and Huda Beauty and stuff. No, no, no. We want the small people to get the money. Sorry about my kids. See all that? Ooh. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, so here we go. You see it's already getting better. Squeezing it out. See? And look at that. Already. Raven, back away. Mommy's filming. Sorry about that. You know, mom life. Hashtag mom life. And squeezing the last little bit out. It is almost completely clear. Yep. So that sponge is clean and beautiful. Look at that. Makeup of murder. And we got one of my favorites, my Hank & Henry sponges. I do got the big one here. And the little one. I only have one big one and one little one. So you see it's like stained. Extremely stained. I'm sorry, I have something caught in my throat. Give me one moment, I will pause. Right, I think I got it now. So I'm just rubbing that all over that AOA sponge cleaner, all the way around. It smells really good. I was very shocked by this product. I didn't think it would be as good as it is. So you see it's already taken off some of the colors. Let me squeeze it. See? Look at all that foundation. Sorry about the kids. Okay, in a minute. My daughter keeps on trying to give me the bottle. Alright, so look at that clean. So you just squeeze it, let the squeeze it. And when you open it, let the water run in it, then squeeze it. Let the water run in it, squeeze it. That's how I get mine all in. Look at that. A couple little spots, but hey, for that sponge cleaner, let's try to get that one spot. That's a pretty dang good job. Let's see if we can get that last little spot right there. A little bit more. It's not bad. It's not bad. Very good. Clean, though. See, it was all icky like that, and then now it's bam, nice and beautiful green. I do have his other ones on the way. So then we will do this little one here. So rubbing that around in the sponge cleaner. Rubbing it around. I really don't do no rhyme or reason, like I said. Getting it in water and getting it in the soap. Alright. One clear. This is actually my first time cleaning this sponge also. And look at that. Big difference, just a little bit on the tip and then over here, but hey, beautiful still. This sponge is I don't even know if it's used, honestly, but it just looks stiff, and I wasn't sure if I used it already, so I'm just going to clean it anyways. I really don't think I used it yet. I think it's brand new, and I think that's why it looks stiff. So, oh, nope, it was used. It was used for red. I see red in there. But you see that red going out?
Yeah, that's...
Sorry about that. I had my kid's dad in the background being rude as always. So just rubbing that all in. Let's squeeze it out. See what we got. Got all that red. Look at all that red. Alright, so it is still got some red coming out. It's getting a little bit clear, but still has a faint amount of red. It must be like deep down in there. I'm trying to remember what look I used this for, that it was red. Oh, I know. Probably my demon for Halloween. Alright, so squeezing all that out. squeeze it in the water a little bit. Alright. Nope, it's still running red. So I'll come back to this. This one is another one of my favorite sponges. It is like the purple one I did earlier, just a different shape. I absolutely love this. As you see, look. It is usually a concealer and foundation, but it doesn't want to come off. Let me get it all suds up. Rub it all in. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy. This is how I do my stuff. I'm probably not going to show any more sponges. I'll show one more sponge. And then I got to get my kids to bed or ready for bed because I have a Boxycharm auction I am going to be doing on live. So I want to hurry up and get everything set up for that. Alright, so my last one I'm going to show you is one of my favorite brushes that I just got. I absolutely love this. It is so stinking soft. And, it basically just put all of the foundation already off of it. It is so soft. I love this. I got this from Beauty. Aw, thank you for making me something. I'm doing something. Go sit down. Okay? Bella, I'm filming. Go sit down. So, you're just rubbing that in. I haven't used this much, but I absolutely love it. And I just wanted to come on and show you how I clean my items. My sponges and my brushes. Alright, so this one, I still got like a little spot on it right there, but that is okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. I still got more to do, so.
Open it. Open it.
Ooh, that got me all sweaty. So we are done doing all of these so far. I still have tons more to do, but I'm gonna hop off here. I do appreciate you guys coming, watching my video. Make sure that you click that subscribe button, share, and hit the big thumbs up. Invite all your people to subscribe to this page. Your girl's trying to get out there. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.